Hello JM Investors friends, welcome back JM Investors family. In today's video, we're talking about this surprising, shocking, and a thought-provoking topic that has also surprised me as well. Stop eating carnivores. Stop consuming them. The hidden truth that you are never told. Why you should not, why you should never consume carnivores. The scientific, biblical, environmental, and health truth. The scientific, biblical, environmental, and health truth. As I introduce, imagine standing at the very top of the food chain. A lion devours a zebra, a crocodile tears apart an antelope, a shark consumes sails. Now imagine placing that same predator on your dinner plate and a table. Now imagine doing that. Would it nourish your body or expose you to hidden dangers that nature never intended? Throughout history, humans have eaten thousands of different animal species. Yet, remarkably, very few civilizations have relied heavily on consuming carnivorous animals across continents and cultures. Societies have generally preferred herbivores and some omnivores over predators. Why? Is it simply because carnivores taste different? Is it simply because carnivores taste different? Or is there deeper biological, ecological, health, or even spiritual reasons? Today we will explore one of the most fascinating questions in nutrition and human history. Why why should can why should humans avoid consuming carnivores? This video examines evidence from multiple perspectives, including biology, nutrition, disease transmission, toxicology, environmental science, evolution, food safety, biblical, biblical perspectives, ethical considerations. Let's begin. JM Investors friends, welcome back JM Investors family. JM Investors friends and my family and my worldwide audience. Welcome back to this wonderful edition of my videos. Chapter 1, Understanding Carnivores. Before discussing why they may not be ideal for food sources, we need to understand what carnivores are. They are animals whose diet consists of meat primarily. Examples include lion, tigers, wolves, leopards, hyenas, crocodiles, eagles, hawks, snakes, sharks, orcas, and so on and so forth. These animals survive by consuming other animals. Unlike grazing herbivores, predators accumulate nutrients and potentially contaminants from every prey animal they consume. This is called bioaccumulation. As toxins move upward from the food chain, they become increasingly concentrated. Chapter 2, Food Chain and Biomagnification. One of the strongest scientific reasons for avoiding many carnivores is a process known as biomagnification. Imagine a river contaminated with mercury. Tiny algae absorb trace amounts or elements. Small fish eat thousands of algae. Small fish eat thousands of algae. Large fish eat hundreds of smaller fish. Sharks consume thousands of large fish throughout their lives. Each step increases toxin concentration. By the time shark reaches adulthood, mercury levels can be many times as higher than those in the smaller fish. The same process occurs with lead, cadmium, PCBs, dioxins, certain pesticides, persistent organic pollutants. These chemicals accumulate because predators eat many contaminated animals over long periods of time. Humans eating apex predators may therefore ingest higher levels of these contaminants than when consuming animals lower on the food chain. This is one reason many health authorities advise limiting consumption of larger predatory fish such as shark, swordfish, king mackerel, and some tuna species, particularly for pregnant women and young children. If you find this video helpful, please click like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel and my videos as well, because this will be highly appreciated from our side. Chapter 3, Parasites and Disease Risks. Carnivores often harbor parasites acquired from consuming infected prey. Examples include tapeworms, roundworms, trichinella, toxoplasma, various protozoa. Predators continually consume animals that may themselves carry diseases. This increases opportunities for pathogenesis and pathogens to circulate through predator populations. Although proper cooking greatly reduces many risks, handling, undercooking, or consuming raw carnivore meat may increase and expose certain parasites and infectious pathogens to humans. It is important to note that herbivores and omnivores also carry diseases. The risk is not unique to carnivores, but predator diets can expose them to a wider range of prey-borne pathogens. Chapter 4, Heavy metals and toxic chemicals. Heavy metals remain one of the greatest concerns. These include mercury, arsenic, lead, cadmium. Mercury deserves particular attention because it attacks the brain and the nervous system, the kidneys, and the developing fetus. Large predatory fish are especially known for accumulating mercury over long lifespans. This is why public health recommendations often distinguish between smaller fish and large predators. Land carnivores can also accumulate environmental contaminants depending on their habitats and prey. Chapter 5, Evolutionary Patterns. Human societies have hunted many animals throughout history, but domestication has overwhelmingly focused on herbivores and certain omnivores. These include cattle, sheep, goat, camels, buffalo, deer in some regions, chickens, ducks, pigs. Large carnivores are rarely raised for food. There are particular reasons, and there are particular and practical reasons. They require large quantities of meat to survive. Feeding them is inefficient. Feeding them is inefficient compared with raising herbivores. Many are dangerous to handle. They reproduce slowly. They occupy important ecological roles as predators, rather than indicating that carnivore meat is inherently unsafe. These factors help explain why it has historically been an common food source. Chapter 5, Ecological Importance of Carnivores. Predators maintain healthy ecosystems. Without wolves, deer populations can explode. Overgrazing destroys forests. Bird populations decline. River banks erode. Entire ecosystems change. Similarly, sharks regulate marine ecosystems. Lions regulate herbivore populations. Crocodiles influence freshwater ecosystems. Removing large numbers of apex predators from food chain will destabilize these natural systems. Chapter 7. Biblical perspectives. Many viewers also seek guidance from Scripture. In the Old Testament, dietary laws distinguish between animals considered clean and unclean. For land animals, those permitted for food generally both chew the cud and have split hooves. Many carnivorous mammals do not meet these criteria. Birds of prey are also listed among birds not to be eaten. These dietary laws are found in passages such as Leviticus chapter 11 and Deuteronomy chapter 14. Interpretations differ among religious traditions. Some Christians believe these dietary laws remain important as health principles, while others understand New Testament teachings as changing the application of Old Testament food laws. Regardless of theological interpretation, the biblical texts clearly distinguish many carnivorous animals from those designated for consumption under the Mosaic Law. Chapter 8. Are there exceptions? The picture is not entirely black and white. Some cultures have traditionally consumed certain carnivorous species. Examples include crocodile, alligator, some predatory fish, snake. When properly sourced and prepared, these foods can be eaten with relatively low risk in some contexts. Game investors, friends and family, and my worldwide audience, please click like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel and my videos as well, because this will be highly appreciated from our side. Thank you in advance. As I conclude, should humans avoid consuming carnivores? The evidence suggests several reasons for caution. Many apex predators accumulate higher concentration of environmental toxins. Some carnivores may carry parasites or pathogens acquired from prey. Predator species often play critical ecological roles that make them poor candidates for large-scale food production. Historical agriculture has generally favored herbivores because they are more efficient and practical to raise. Certain religious traditions discourage or prohibit eating many carnivorous mammals. At the same time, it is important to avoid overstating the case. Eating carnivore meat is not automatically harmful, and many risks can be reduced through proper sourcing, handling, and cooking. Decisions about diet should be based on reliable scientific evidence. Cultural practices, personal health needs, and where relevant, individual religious beliefs. Ultimately, understanding how food moves through ecosystems reminds us that every dietary choice connects us to the natural world. By making informed decisions and choices, we can support both our health and environments on which all life depends. If you find this video insightful and helpful, please click like, share it with others, comment, and subscribe to this channel, because this will be highly appreciated from our side. Let us know in the comments, would you eat a carnivorous mammal, and why or why not? Until next time, thank you for watching. JM Investor signing off. Bye bye for now.